Hey guys. So I have a little rant this morning. I go out to get some fresh herbs, some of my lemon basil, lime basil, cinnamon basil, some more purple basil out of my raised bed gardens. And one of my raised beds that has the beans and the peas planted in it has been, a couple of the spots have been devastated by that stupid cat. Stray cat that runs around at night. I've left the fence down, wasn't having any problems with it. Didn't touch the beds that aren't planted. Of course not. Has devastated the rattlesnake pole beans, the yellow beans, and some of the other peas. The garden sweet peas. So I'm gonna have to replant those. And yes, those grow quick enough to where I still have time to plant those. So I'm gonna have to get those planted. I'm gonna have to get the other raised beds taken care of. And I will get those planted. But not happy about that stupid cat. We have to, at the very least, put the fence back up. And I gotta try to figure out a way. I need to either buy a roll of screen, which would work, or some mosquito netting to keep out the other bugs. So, because I could just, like, if I could get a big sheet of mosquito netting, I could just throw that over the fence. So, I was so not happy when I went out there. On a good note, the big square foot garden, which I will do a garden tour today, and I'm going to try to get all these videos uploaded today. But our eggplant is like, I can't even show you guys. It's like taller than that. We have another couple of plants that are growing in there, and I'm not sure what they are. It might actually be an edible plant. I'm gonna look it up and see, because if it is, they're all over the place. We have quite a few beans growing in there. We have a bunch of cucumbers growing in there, and there's flowers all over them, so that's amazing. And we have a huge butternut squash plant growing in the compost. And there's big, huge flowers on that, so that's also amazing. We have lots of beans growing in there. I have a few beets. Really, cinnamon? Did you get a hair caught in your throat? Anyway, I have a big, huge cherry tomato plant. I have another small one that's growing that I don't even know if I'm going to get anything off from because I don't know if it's got time. Took a long time to germinate. My other tomato plants, I'm going to have to use my pots to plant them in and hope and pray that, they have time to get big enough. I have a couple pepper plants growing out there in the square foot garden, so I'm hoping that they do well. I found a couple of other plants buried in my cucumbers that are, not sure what one of them is. I don't remember. I have to get out my grid and look. Because the sun will fade like the writing on the. So. Anywho, my rosemary is doing well. My sage, my oregano, my English thyme. Those are supposed to be perennial. So I'm probably gonna, like, put something around those, like cages or whatever. Or, like, section them off. For when I get the garden ready for next year. I am gonna get some more of that soil. I'm gonna layer more stuff on top of it. In the fall when everything is done and that kind of thing. I'm just gonna just start layering stuff on top of it and get more cardboard out there. Leaves, especially, we get a ton of leaves out here, so that that'll make great soil. I gotta get a pitchfork and start flipping. Oh shoot, I can't. I'll have to do that in the fall after we get the squash out of there. We also have another squash plant growing in the other compost pile, so. Anyway, so that's that. And I still have to upload the video on the chicken coop, which I'll probably do that before this one. But I wanted to do my little rant this morning because of stray kitties getting into my raised garden beds overnight. Put the fence back up. My apple tree is starting to green back up. But we have 2 apples. We might just get 2 off from it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out for that 4 apple tree. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out for it. But anyway, little rant over, and I'm gonna go ahead and just get off from here, and it's gonna be just a little goofy rant video. So, I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be the garden tour, and it'll be a little bit later today. Right now, I'm making breakfast, making egg wraps. It's a little late in the morning, but typical. I didn't even get up until 8, so whatever. Had some things to do beforehand. I got the farm stand set up and all that, and I got on Facebook and like kind of announced it on the Leslie Michigan News on our farm stand, even though we don't have a lot, but hopefully somebody will stop. So I will see you guys in the next video, and check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed, you guys, and click on that notification bell to make sure you get all the notifications and do your research. It's really important. See you guys later. Bye, guys.